Hey beautiful, this is Elsa Isaac, and I have the awesome honor of creating personalized style for women changing the world. Today is a pretty important episode because I want to share with you some of the basic fundamental things you can do today to create a personal style and wardrobe that you absolutely love. So they're gonna take a little bit of time, but I promise you, once you master these steps, you will find shopping and putting together clothes and getting dressed every day that much more simpler and that much more enjoyable, hopefully. So let's get right to it. Step number one is, if you know me, you know this very well, is to determine your body shape first. Now, we are all made of different shapes and sizes. So I always say, if you find something in a store that fits your body right off the rack, to a T, that is like akin to winning the lottery. It is nearly impossible to find something that fits us really, really well right off the rack, either without some, adjustments made to it or some research. So if you do not know your body shape, the first thing you'll need to do is to find, and I find with a lot of women, they don't own it, but to purchase a fabric tape measure. So this is the tape measure that seamstresses or tailors use for fittings. And I have a body shape calculator on my website, elsaisaac.com, on the Your Body page. And it will ask, it's a calculator that once you enter 4 body measurements, will tell you your body shape instantly. So the 4 body measurements you'll need to take, you'll need to stand feet together. And the first measurement is the full width around your shoulders. The second measurement is the full width at the fullest part of your bust. And then the third measurement is the full width around your smallest part of your waist, which for most of us is around our belly buttons. And then the last and final measurement is the full width around your hips. I know how much we love that measurement, especially me. But make sure your feet are standing together, especially when you take the hip measurements. So you take those in inches and you enter them into the body shape calculator on my website, and voila, you will be told one of 5 body shapes. So take note of that body shape, write it down somewhere, you won't lose. Then we're on to step 2. So step 2 is pretty simple, but I think I would like you to spend some time thinking about it because it really needs to resonate to who you are. I want you to think of 3 words that describe how you want your clothes to make you feel. This is gonna be personal for everybody. So maybe you want your clothes to make you feel powerful or confident or sexy or creative or edgy. Whatever those 3 words are for you, just make sure you spend some time thinking about them, make sure they resonate with you, and write those down also. So 2 steps down, 2 more to go. The third step is to create a visual inspiration board. Now, thankfully Pinterest is the digital form of that for us. So create a private Pinterest board if you don't want to share your looks with anyone, but just curate, spend some time curating some of the things. It could be clothing, it could be colors, it could be architecture, it could be design, interior design, but just spend some time curating some of the things that really resonate with you. Things that, instantly kind of you feel some type of attraction to. And take note of what repeats. And make sure that you refer to this board as often as possible so that you know that you are building it over time. Style takes time. I think a lot of us want an instant fix. And the reality is, I think, when we're building anything we care about, it takes a little bit of time and effort on our part. So once you've spent maybe a week or so building a visual interest board, Pinterest board for your style and the things that you are feeling passionate about currently, because that will change, then you have now completed step number 3. Fourth and final step, closet cleanse. And I know this is a big one because it can be a little time consuming, but if you can take 2 to 3 hours, 2-3 hour block out of your day, might be a weekend for most of us, and what you're gonna do now is go through every item in your closet, every item. So if you have stuff stored away that's not in season, that's fine. You can do that when you're bringing them out for that current season. But if you're, for example, in fall winter season right now, every item in your closet right now has to go through the 3 filters that we have just created. So the first filter is, does it suit my body shape? Very important, because if it doesn't meet this requirement, it gets chucked. You can either give it away, or you can, pass it along to a consignment shop and make a few extra dollars. Second, does it make me feel at least 2 of the 3 describing words that you've chosen? So if it makes you feel comfortable but not really confident, or whatever your other word is, then really it's not going to light you up every time you put it on. And then the third one is it in alignment with some of the things you have on your Pinterest board? Does it make you feel alive when you put it on? And I know these are really tough filters, but the reality is something exists. You have something in your closet now that makes you feel these things, and makes you, and fits these requirements. So the goal is to have as many of these things as possible in your wardrobe. That way, when you're out shopping, you're not just filling it in with the same mindless, pieces of purchase that you've purchased just to acquire and accumulate new clothes. We want to make sure everything is purposeful and makes you feel like the person you are inside. There you have it, beautiful. 4 simple steps to create a wardrobe you love, starting today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye for now.